हमारे प्रेसिडेंट के बिना वो बात नहीं लग रही इस मीटिंग में आप
है ना। प्रेसिडेंट ने भी आज बार कुछ ना रोल लिया ना जवाब दिया कि वो कहाँ है। मुझे लग रहा है वो होली मनाने गया हुआ।
उसने कहा था पिछली बार कि एक हफ्ते तो डेफिनेटली नहीं आएगा, उसके बाद सेकंड हफ्ता भी उसका कैंसिल करना।
अच्छा 2 हफ्ते कुमार नहीं मिला क्या?
वो मैं आ रही थी तो he was going out.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. My name is Shubham Gupta and I am the sergeant of today's meeting. I would like to welcome you all here in the 341st meeting of Toastmasters of Delhi, which is being conducted in a purely offline mode. So, the mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop their communication and leadership skills, which in turn their self-confidence and personal growth. So before moving ahead, I would like to inform you all that this meeting will be recorded and shared among the members for study and self-reflection. In order to have a smooth meeting, here are some ground rules. Please put your mobile phones on the silent mode. Please support the speaker with your warm smile and applauses. Please avoid talking about sex, religion, and politics. Last but not the least, please support the speaker. And now I would like to hand over the physical stage to the presiding officer, Toastmaster DTM Shahid.
Thank you Toastmaster Shubham. Good afternoon Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
I think last week it was Women's Day, right? And I saw this video of women on that day. That why do we celebrate Women's Day only once in a year? Whereas we crave and we require a woman in all days aspects of our life, right from the morning we get up. And let me explain it to you how. When you get up in the morning, you go for puja. Puja is a woman. That is, you are praying. Then you go for an aarti, go to the mandir, you go for an aarti. Again, that is a woman. Then you go to your wife, take your food, and you have your breakfast, and then you go to your office. Again, you look for a savari, a car or something. That is again a female gender, and so on and so forth. As you keep moving in life, when you want peace, you again look for shanti. And when you want money, it's again you are looking for Lakshmi. When you want education, you are looking for Saraswati. So in every aspect of your life, you are craving for a woman. And yet you celebrate Women's Day only once in a year. So I don't think that makes sense. And we'll work about it and talk about it in this session today. Right now, let me take the introduction of the guests once again. We have Shivendra with us. Shivendra has been with us for a few times. He is going to join Toastmasters once he develops this micro habit of coming to the Toastmasters meeting regularly. But I just have to tell him this, that the moment you part away with Lakshmi, Saraswati will fly. So it is better you start giving the Lakshmi to us, and then Saraswati will definitely come to you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shivin, for accepting those poor jokes. We have Ravi again, and Ravi is again coming to Toastmasters. He's very anxious to join us, but he has issues. He is committed to his Padar for 2 times in a week, and he has to commit to Saraswati, the education, again 2 times a week. So he's trying to balance between these two, again the Lakshmi and the Saraswati, and he's rowing the same boat, and he's again trying to involve himself in Toastmasters somehow as a guest, and then maybe he'll join very soon. Once the moment the conflict between Lakshmi and Saraswati gets over, he'll definitely join us. And today we are going to have a small discussion on why should we not have a Women's Day every day. To celebrate a Women's Day every day, please help me welcome on stage our debutant Toastmaster. She has been a Toastmaster for hardly 3 months. She claims to be obese, but when she comes on stage, it might be something that you will not even fathom that she is. But she says her journey has been very tough in terms of health, in terms of mental issues, and she says, I am a woman of spirit. Please help me welcome with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Neeti.
Good afternoon, all, and I welcome you to the 341st meeting of Toastmasters of Delhi. I am Neeti Gupta, and I am your Toastmaster of the day. So, can anyone tell me why we celebrate 8th March? Yes, correct. It is celebrated as an International Women's Day. But I fail to understand that it is it enough to celebrate one day as a Women's Day? We cannot even count the hardships she faces. Every woman has its own challenges, depending upon her circumstances, geographical location, and culture. Let me proceed with the meeting and let me explain how the meeting flows. There are three parts of a meeting. First are the prepared speeches, in which the active members of Toastmasters deliver their speeches based on the project's in level. Second is the table topics. That is an impromptu speech that allows everyone to speak in front of everyone. Third is the evaluation part. That is the most critical part in which we came to know that what we did well and what we need to improve. For that, let me welcome our general evaluator, DTM Shahid.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Good afternoon once again. As the general evaluator of the meeting, I will again be doing the same role. I'll be evaluating the meeting on three aspects of the general aspects, that is the role preparation of the role players, the enthusiasm of the members, and the discipline part. The discipline part means that you are requested to please keep your mobiles on silent and keep them aside so that your focus and attention is on the speakers. Please do not side talk. Do not look at your mobiles while the speaker is speaking, and do not move outside or inside the hall while the speaker is speaking. Only leave or enter the meeting while there is an applause going on. These are the three aspects that I'll be evaluating generally. In terms of individual evaluations, we have speech evaluators that will be coming on stage after the speakers have given their speeches. And for the evaluation of the three major aspects of any Toastmasters meeting, that is the time management, your speech fluency, and your grammar fluency, I have a tab team that is called the timer, a counter, and grammarian. So let me first call upon stage timer, who will give us the objectives of his role as how he is going to time the speeches. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Anand.
Hello everyone, my name is Anand Vikash and I am the time of today's meeting. As a timer, my job is to track time used by various speakers in various presentations. Also, I will use a system of signals to assist the speaker to track their time. For example, for speeches, for table topics, I will show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. For speeches, I will show a green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. I will report the exact time of each speaker when the general evaluator calls for my report in the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. I would now like to call upon stage Toastmaster Deepak as the counter of the day to give us the objectives.
Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Deepak, and I am the R counter of the day. Filler words or crutches causes an interruption in the speech, which distract the attention of an audience. They reduce the impact of the speech. I shall make a note of the pauses, filler words, repetition caused by speakers or role players. Filler words are like, you know, I mean, well, so. unintentional sounds like any unintentional or excessive long pauses during the speech will also be noted. I'll submit my report at the end of the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. I would now like to call upon stage the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Sahil.
Thank you, DTM Sahib. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Sahil Madan, and I will be the grammarian for today's meeting. Now, there are certain good usages as well as bad usages during our conversations and speeches. I will keep a track of the same, and I will present the report at the end of the meeting. Apart from that, I will also share a word of the day. The word of the day is hiatus, which means a pause or a break. For example, the band was on hiatus for 3 weeks, but it is back for the live performances. I would encourage all Toastmasters and guests to use the word of the day and acknowledge the usage via thumbs up. I will present my report at the end of the meeting, and back to DTM Sahib.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sahil. What a word of the day. It is a little, negative for me to have this word in this meeting today, because I might get, after somebody becomes accustomed with this word, I might get messages that Shahid sir, I am taking a hiatus from Toastmasters, so I won't be renewing. So please don't do that, because if you go into a hiatus in Toastmasters, you go into a state of inertia. And that means you have to start again, learn all over things that you have learned again. Because when you learn in Toastmasters, you practice. When you practice, you become perfect or better. But if you don't practice and you go into a state of inertia, you have to relearn. So do not relearn, keep joining. Thank you. That will be all from my side, and I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Niti.
Thank you. So, as we talk about women, some of the daily activities that she does is she wakes up while multitasking. Like, she wakes her kids up to go to school, to go to college, office, also doing her duties as a wife, respecting elderly people. These tasks include bathing, dressing, preparing feeds, food, everything. If she is a housewife, she does his household work. And if sometimes house help is not there, she does everything herself without complaining anything. If she is a working woman, she may have a challenge to go to office on time after completing her work at home. She may deal with many people in office, in market, office, market, and everywhere. Still, she is able to manage everything. And also, there is always something hovering in her mind that maybe her child is fine. They have taken their food at proper time. Her husband is okay. So there is one or the other thing always on her mind. Also, in the evening, she rushes home as she has a child to pick from crèche. She has to take care of her, make them study, have to prepare food, also have to prepare things for the next day. Now, I I call Ramesh for his speech, and before that, I call his evaluator Sahil to speak about the project in the level of his speech. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Niti. So, Toastmaster Ramesh will be delivering his icebreaker speech. The objective of an icebreaker speech is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and for